Afternoon, y'all. It's Robert McLeod today. Listen, I was sitting here thinking about some things. I spent all my free time this weekend reading through the rules and regulations for running for president from the books that we got from Washington for free. And as a friend of mine said, they sure do spend a lot of time writing a lot of laws trying to keep you out of there, don't they? And I said, yes, sir. I said, 1,000 pages and over 500 of them is about money and the IRS. It seems mighty funny that that's all they think about up there is money, how it should be handled, and how the IRS should collect it. Well, there's some other things we need to start thinking about. Seeing how we have so much turmoil going on out there, have you noticed that there's about 18 people between the Republicans and Democrats that may run for president? May. They ain't made up their minds yet. We're 10 and a half months away from the Iowa caucuses on January 18th, and they ain't made up their minds yet? Really? Sounds to me like nobody wants that job. I do. Something y'all need to remember. The president has the power of the armed forces. He is commander-in-chief, not only of the armed forces, but the president can call up the militias. Who are the militia? The people. Read your Constitution, folks. Second Amendment. You are the militia. The president can call up the people to come and assist him if he needs to, because we have a lot of problems up there that need to be rooted out, weeded out, and we need to start by charging some folks. Y'all have heard me say this before. I said it Friday. By the time we start charging 25 or 30 of them for the crimes that's been committed against the people already, the rest will either fall in line or they can go too. And when the president calls up the militia of several states, I believe we'll have enough manpower to handle this job. But let's get on to some positive things. I noticed there's some people out there that have things like a marijuana charge against them, and they have been charged with a felony. Well, what if after you've been living for 10 years, clean, free, haven't gotten in any more trouble, you got your civil rights granted back to you, your record was expunged? What if any plant that's naturally grown, such as marijuana, was removed from the war on drugs, and we sold it legally, provided you were over 18, and we taxed it? Compound that with the presidential lottery of $5 million a day tax-free, and every 6 months we put those 180 names into a pot and draw for another $5 million tax-free. I think we can raise enough revenue. In 6 months we might be able to eliminate the IRS. We might be able to eliminate income tax. The possibilities are limitless. I'm telling you things that I want to see done. I want to get America, the money flowing back into America, not to other countries. We have 900 bases worldwide. How about in at least 100 of those 150 countries we're in where they hate our guts, we bring our warriors home to guard the United States of America. We make America strong again. We open up the bases here. Close them 900 bases, open up the bases here. The economies in the towns close to them will thrive. You want to rebuild the infrastructure, you want to protect America, this is where we start. And the first thing we do is we repeal Clinton's order that our military personnel cannot be armed. If we train them to use weapons, they can walk around with weapons. And if you don't think we can shut that border down and put a revolving door on it, just put me in that office and I will show you how fast that can be a fence with a big U-turn going right back to Mexico. Come in, you won't even get to spend the night. Go back out. And while we're thinking about it, I want you to think about 4 words that every person in Washington has said. And most of you out there, if you've ever been, sworn in for anything, has said, you go to court, you swear in as a witness, you swear that this testimony is true. So help you God. I swear to uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution. So help me God. I'll think about it. That's Redneck's Thought today. And as always, have a blessed day.